Let's go.
Powerhouse Hobbs, new name. We talked about him last week, and we were talking about him leaving AEW. Tony Khan, AEW, apparently not that big of a fan of many big wrestlers, quite frankly. They always seem to, for the most part, be on the smaller side. You know, there's always going to be your Edges and John Moxleys and stuff, but for the most part, you know, a lot smaller than average, I guess, in wrestling.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to be like a bunch of Darby Allens, you know? And I get it. This is like the new way of wrestling. It's not giant dudes with steroids anymore, which, let's be honest, we see how steroids destroyed a lot of our heroes of our childhood, you know? But it sucks, you know? It's just the way it is now. And yes, everybody, this is a reaction. Make sure to subscribe to Dutch's channel. Links in the description. Story time with Dutch Mantel. If you're ready, comment ready.
Terms. Now, Powerhouse Hobbs has left. He's going to be going to WWE, and his new name, keep in mind, it was Powerhouse Hobbs. His new name is apparently going to be Royce Keys.
Royce Keys.
What do you think of that?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, if I hear the name now, I said, I don't know, you know, because you always have your doubts. I thought Powerhouse Hobbs was an okay name.
It was
especially
okay.
The Powerhouse. You could you could have anything as a last name, but Royce Keys, give him 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and hit a fit him for some reason. I don't know why that is.
Do you...
You don't like it, do you?
No, it's one of the worst names I've ever heard. Now, Royce...
No, it's one of the worst I've ever heard. That is so funny. Look, I was never crazy about the Powerhouse Hobbs name, but that dude makes me think of the 90s. Like an Ahmed Johnson, who was a freaking beast. If anything, they should just called him Powerhouse. Or something like that, like a play on words. Like, it doesn't need the Hobbs on it, you know? I don't know. I think that would be kind of dope, actually. He's got the look, man. And he's strong as hell. Although, he did struggle lifting Paul White. I saw that clip. But, hey, man, not many people can lift a 400 or 500 pound guy like that, you know?
It's been picked because that's his son's name. And it's... Royce Hobbs is a fine name. I'm not saying it's a particularly great wrestling name. But the reason he's picked Royce is because his son's called Royce. But Keys...
Royce Hobbs would be alright, but that's his son's name, so that's just silly. I don't mind the Royce. I feel like that could be used. Because it almost sounds like royal. You know, like a Steven Regal, William Regal, Royce. Royce Regal. That would be interesting. You guys tell me right now in the comments, what would be a cool word or name to put with Royce? Royce. Try and be creative. Let's see who can get the best one. And you guys thumb up the best ones in the comments.
Big fan of Alicia Keys, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
maybe.
could be. Or Francis Scott Keys,
Francis Scott
who was
Keys.
a famous composer, and he composed the national anthem, or something like
Francis Scott Keys. What about
or
Royce
America the
Keys?
Beautiful, or something. He has a what is that song he's got? You wouldn't know about U.S. history, would you, much?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't ask you.
There you go. Yeah, so on the
Okay.
on the gamut of weird names of people coming to WWE, where does Royce Keys sit with you? Can you imagine that on the WrestleMania main event? Here he is, Cody Rhodes versus Royce Keys. Tickling the ivories. Maybe he's a piano player.
Okay, think of a big star in WWE right now and just think of their name.
All right, Drew
Les-
McIntyre.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, but he was born with that name. That's a great name.
This is a pretty good name, though, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Think of somebody else. What about the Samoans? Give me a good
Solo Sikoa.
That's a pretty good name. But we didn't know his name before, did we?
No, not really.
Okay, think of a name.
Well, do you know what
Let me
Roman
ask you
Reigns?
this.
Do you know what Roman's?
I mean, think of a name when. Are we just talking current modern day? Because if someone tells me, okay, name 5 wrestlers from the last 30 years, go. I think Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Kane, boom, right off the bat. Right off the bat, not even really having to think. You could even throw John Cena on that list too, and Brock Lesnar. Honestly, right? I just don't feel like Royce Keys is one of those names. Just, I don't know. Royce Johnson actually sounds cool. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Maybe say that like he was like part of the distant family or something. That would be an interesting twist. Like you could be really creative with that. There's a lot you can do because that guy has the look. I'm telling you. From someone who loved the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s wrestling eras, trust me, man, I'm telling you, this guy could work. Or maybe if they did something with a mask, you know, and then like he reveals who he is later on. I don't know.
Roman Reigns' name was in Florida Championship Wrestling or whatever. It was Leaky.
Leaky?
Yes.
Leaky?
Which was terrible.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
I promise you.
When was he in Florida Championship
The
Wrestling?
plumber's nightmare he was. Leaky.
When was he in Florida Championship Wrestling?
Oh, the very early 2010s.
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know that.
Well, there you go. Do you want some other names?
Yeah, give me some names.
Yeah, CM Punk. I mean, that's a good name.
But he's always used that name.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm saying, I asked you before, how is he allowed to use CM Punk, or how did he get that through? And they didn't give him another name. He refused to take another name?
Well, I guess so, but also, it's just one of those flights of fancy. Sometimes Vince McMahon would make you change your name, and then for years he wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just whenever you catch him, I guess.
So you're saying that Vince was at times a bit stubborn.
Royce Reigns. Royce Reigns sounds like someone awesome. Okay? You got Stone Cold, you got The Rock, you got Royce Reigns, Kurt Angle. I like it. See how it flows? Royce Keys, it's halfway there. Again, just my opinion. I might be completely crazy, but Royce and make it like he's part of, Roman Reigns, like the tribal chief or something. He's like the lost member or some shit, which would still relate to The Rock because of Roman Reigns and them being cousins or whatever. But think of that. How sick would that be? Royce Reigns. And he comes out and he's just like tearing people up, throwing people through flaming tables and shit. Now that's what I would do. Let me know if I sound crazy, please. Or what would you do to make him better?
Some could say that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he was. Because when he got it in his head that something's going to be a certain way, it was going to either be that his way or no way. And he would instruct the agents to tell a talent that if they don't want to play ball, they can go home. And most guys decided to say, well, I'm here, so let's play ball. And they did.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say that Dutch and James really are not too fond of Royce Keys. Well, I don't blame them. I feel like the feeling is mutual. Now is your turn. Let us know in the comments. Do you like the name Royce Keys? How could you make it better? Make sure to subscribe to Storytime with Dutch Mantel. Link is in the description. And if you like these reaction videos, I'd love to have you on our notification squad for free. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, and let's see if we can get just one like on this video. Thanks so much, everybody. Till next time, keep watching that wrestling. We'll keep reacting. And if you don't like it, we got 2 words for you. Sub and scribe.